Hi everyone, welcome to Goddess Gardens, and this is just a bit of an introduction to tell you a little bit about me and what to expect on my YouTube channel. So I do have a bit of an opinion about everything. So you're likely to see things that maybe been on the news that week, that day. I might have overheard a conversation on a bus that I have a strong opinion about that I want to share. And just things in general, really, what I think is relevant to maybe me and possibly you. So a little bit about me. I live in Salford now, but I haven't always lived in Salford. I am originally from Oldham and I lived there for a long time, went to school there and everything, and then went back later to live there when I had my family. And when I was late teenager, in my late teens, the thing was then we didn't go travelling around Thailand, Australia, New Zealand. If we want to work away, we went to work in a seaside town in one of the big hotels doing chambermaiding or bar work, which is what I did for a couple of years. One year it was North Devon, and then I worked in the Scilly Isles another year. And then one year I thought I'll really push the boat out, and I gave my job up and I got a one-way ticket to Gibraltar. And I thought, even if I don't get a job, I'll stay 2 weeks. But as it turned out, I stayed a year because I absolutely loved it. And the plan was always to go back, but I was this close a few years ago. I'll tell you about that another time. So when I'd done that and I came back from Gibraltar and I was looking for a job, I actually got a job working for Playboy. I know. But it's surreal how I got that as well. I'll tell you about that another time as well. So I worked for them for a while until Mr. Hefner decided to sell them all. And then I worked for Revlon on their makeup counter. And then I've just been in retail, got married, had a couple of children, and then when my youngest was 3 months old, we decided as family to emigrate to Australia, like you do. And we stayed 2 years. And while it wasn't for me, I would say to everybody, go, because everybody's experience is different. It just wasn't for me. Although it did cure my fear of spiders, it didn't cure my phobia of sharks. And the reason I have that is I watched Jaws when I was 18. And before anybody says anything, I know damn well it was a plastic shark. But try explaining that to 2 kids when you're in the middle of Sea Life Centre in Blackpool, having to turn round to go back out because mum can't walk through that tunnel that is the shark swimming overhead. Yeah. So if you're watching, Mr. Spielberg, you and me need to have a little chat sometime. So that's where we are up to now. Moved here a few years ago, like I said, and a lot of things have happened actually since I've moved here. One of them has been, because I'm single, I don't know if I mentioned that. One of them has been online dating. And when you're older, it's the same but different in that you've got the same things that happen no matter what generation you are. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. In that you get breadcrumbed, ghosted, benched, catfished, stood up, all of it. That applies to everybody. But when you're older, I think people might worry about getting, I'm pretty sure they do, but they might worry about getting unwanted pictures of men's anatomy. You don't get that. You get pictures of bus timetables. Honestly, trust me, you do. So don't worry about that. Like I said, it's a whole different ball game when it's older dating. It's a bit of fun, and it's just well, I'll tell you about that another time. I will do a couple of videos about that because it's just been an absolute eye-opener. So that's where we are up to now. So hopefully I've not bored you too much and you'll stick around. So see you soon. Bye.